they're winning or losing. And most of the time, I noticed that June was winning, and that's against two very solid players in Lod and Polish, or
Juicebox.
Juicebox, rather, yeah.
Yeah, but all right, so we are into it. Game 1 of winners semis, the second one, and already Junebug just completely establishing control. He's been right up in Polish's grill. And you'll see that Polish has been trying to crouch cancel some of the slaps, but I like the fade back that June has been doing to avoid any crouch cancel down tilt or just a crouch cancel grab.
Yeah, and June in general is very much a player that is happy with racking percent for a long time. He doesn't get antsy for the kill very easily at all. He'll wait for it. He'll get a lot of soft hits, a lot of regrabs, stuff like that won't necessarily lead to a kill at high percent, but he's still racking that percent, and he's avoiding getting hit very well.
Yeah.
So
he's going to find it at some point. We've seen him already abuse shield drop really well here the first couple stocks. He just is immediately going from, am I going to approach from the center of the platform? Am I going to run off the side? And it's been really hard for Polish to have a good beat on where June is coming from.
Yep.
And so already just still Junebug kind of toying with him early.
Ooh, nice down tilt from Polish, though.
That took balls. I mean, it looked like he was about to get down smash and said the perfect spacing.
Yep.
Which is too bad he couldn't really get that much else off of it.
And June also, in the same vein as Zane and Lod, really has an amazing dash dance game.
Yeah.
Very good at reacting to when you whiff something.
And that trade will work out.
Yeah, nice for June. Solid 2-stock lead. And this is definitely one of June's favorite stages as well, as is the case for most Sheik players in general.
You see, he just he doesn't need to overcommit. He's just been, sort of waiting for Polish to do the first move, and then he reacts and gets a punish, whether it was an air dodge and then a slap back off stage, or right there you see him nearing the shield and then trying to find an opportunity to punish from there.
Yeah.
So, and he had a chance to continue that too. He just flubbed it, and Polish was able to capitalize with a nice down smash, but still, Junebug just completely dictating the flow of this and looking really good.
Yeah. All right, nice down smash from Polish. Gets a solid amount of damage. He's going to need to have a big swing on this stock, I feel like, to really be able to... Ooh, and it's starting.
Oh, there it is. Caught that jump, that big booty. that was brilliant by Polish. Just, he didn't have any edge guard situations, at least in the first stock, so that was a good opportunity to show Junebug that, hey, I'm not worried. I will go out and challenge you, and we'll pick up, stocks at lower percents.
Yeah, it's not easy for Peach to gimp Sheik at all, but got one there. And
he tried to do the vertical tech chase. I like that, just going up the platforms, because if you get that grab in the top platform and that percent, you're going to get a kill.
Yep. And the jab forward air will do it. Polish, though, definitely looking a little bit stronger in the last couple stocks compared to the beginning of the game.
And I think that's another huge thing, is that when Junebug has had a full complement of needles, is that Polish has been floating perfectly right above where they'd hit. So he's basically saying, I know that this is one of your key entrants into neutral. You're trying to hit me with these needles and then go in. I'm just going to make sure that the needles can't hit me.
Yep. Ooh, a nice quick float in there. Oh, but that time does not quite get it. June has time to shield.
Oh, and he just jumped in again. And if he can... Oh, that actually helped June
great
get a little
recovery.
Closer. He had more options to sort of mix it up with, and there it is. And now Polish has pretty much tied this game up.
Yeah, definitely doable. Oh, the upward power shield.
I love that. Just be like, nah, you can have this back. I don't want it.
Okay. June trying to sneak in there with a neutral air. Polish gets out, but he's got to find an opening now. Okay. Grab.
I like that. He's just reacting, trying to get a punish. Here it is again. Now we see June has this. Oh my god! I can't believe that fair hit.
Wow, the spacing.
Oh my god!
Great spacing from June. Oh, but Polish is living for a little bit.
Oh, that was a great weight on the spot dodge.
Yep.
And
oh, okay.
I feel like he might have just been able to get a slap.
Yeah, I think because sometimes they can DI out of the slap at higher percent, so I think he was trying to guarantee it with the up air, but unfortunately got the soft up air.
No back air there either, but there it is.
Yep.
I like the way he was positioning himself. He was okay to throw out the hitboxes a little earlier to try and force a trade, because, if you trade, even with Peach's strongest aerial at that percent with that positioning on stage, that's fine. If he had gotten the strong bear, it would have killed. He got the slap, it killed. And so
Yeah.
And so this is an interesting counter pick. They're going to go to Fountain, and this is like another stage where June will be just fine. Oh.
Yeah. Love that. Yeah, Sheik definitely seems to enjoy this stage in general as well. So Polish not necessarily picking the strongest counter picks for Peach, but as usual, the personal preference kind of overrides what the traditional counter picks might be. Like for this one, you would think maybe Dreamland, but...
And there it is. Again, just waiting out those needles. That slap not quite going to do it, but the next one should. And I like that Polish knew that the platform height was just high enough where that slap from ledge wasn't going to work.
Right.
But
smart stuff.
Junebug's still just cleaning up the stock. And so I guess it's been the story. It's like the first few stocks in both games 1 and 2 have just like Junebug just destroying Polish.
Yeah.
And then he just adapts, which is what good players do. And you saw him trying to sneak to ledge.
Yeah, a little late there. Okay, and June gets that beautiful bait into the down tilt slap.
Just that nice little wave dash back.
And, ooh, okay, another great down tilt from Polish. He's clearly showing that he knows how to use that move well.
Yeah. He just like crouch cancel the jab at 130. He's like, I'll be fine. And it worked out.
Yeah, I mean, some of those situations when you're at high percent, you kind of just want to hold down anyway because then you might get a chance to Omsa tech or maybe hit a platform, you know. So it's not the end of the world. And sometimes you get lucky and crouch cancel like a jab or something at over 100. Okay. Nice. Cleans it up.
All right.
Taking no chances there.
Yeah, he's just like, I'm not going to mess around with this. You might be able to find a way to sneak by. Oh, and that's a stock.
Oh, wow. 2 needles is all it took. Rough for Polish, but then again, he was well over 100%, so not the end of the world there. That could have killed him at like 30%, to be fair. So,
and now if you're Polish too, you can use that information to be like, okay, I know that Junebug is gonna, he's apt at finding those needle hits.
Yeah.
So I know that recovering low might not be the best opportunity for me. Maybe I should continue to stick to mixing up on air dodging down or just parasoling and releasing and not releasing.
Yeah.
So things that you have to pick up. Okay.
Oh wow, June.
Oh, and he
so
got the
good
jump
at the platform combos. Yep, June looking very dominant so far. Polish does have another game after this if it keeps going as it's going so far, but based on what we've seen, I mean, it looked like if there was a chance for Polish, then he would have figured it out game 1, because this one is looking like June has just shut him down.
Yeah. So maybe you do go to Dreamland perhaps for game 3, and then that's the thing is now Junebug will hypothetically be able to counterpick whatever stage he wants twice.
Exactly, yeah. So it's rough regardless, especially, again, before the set even started, we described how good June is versus Peach. So, oh my goodness.
Rocky,
and
oh my God.
The 3 stock.
With the little bit of swag, that was beautiful. I thought we were just going to see a standard back air from ledge, and instead he just turned it around on him.
No, I really like June Sheik as well, because even though he does tend to play very optimal and try to, play very efficient, rack up damage, do the best options, generally speaking, he'll throw the swag in a lot.
Yeah.
Which you don't necessarily see from a lot of top Sheiks. So, playing June with Fox, I just, he invents like a new edge card every time I'm off stage.
All right, so they're going to go back to Battlefield. I think maybe Polish is like, all right, it was close. I was bringing it back game 1. I just have to figure out, again, like how to stuff Junebug's platform approaches and get my edge guards. Again, the longer that June stays in the center of the stage, the worse it is for Polish.
Yep.
I mean, it's going to be worse for everyone, but particularly just because Junebug has been a brick wall of his own when he's got Polish off stage. He's done a really good job of, just getting his fares in, pushing him back.
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely looked rough both on stage and off for Polish, honestly, but better start to game 3 at least. And I like the going back to Battlefield. He certainly did a lot better game 1 than game 2, so it makes sense. And yeah, honestly, Polish might... Ooh, there's a slap to take the stock. I think Polish might actually prefer the smaller stages against June just to give him less kind of space to work with as far as the dash dance game.
Yeah.
Outspacing with needles and stuff like that.
Yeah, and we also haven't seen Polish pull that many turnips, right? He's not like a super turnip heavy Peach in the style that maybe Lot is, right?
Exactly.
He's been getting them basically whenever June is off stage. There's been no real moments in neutral where he'll like get a down smash and then run the other way and pull a turnip. He's like, I'm going to continue to put the pressure on in the few moments that he's been able to do that.
Right. Yeah, definitely a bit more of an aggro Peach than we typically see.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh,
wow.
I love that disjoint. So good that you said that back hit of Nair.
Very smart. And, okay. Again, Polish keeping this pressure on June.
He basically just, like, that was one of the few times we saw Junebug just, like, standing still. He was standing in the shield, and Polish immediately jumped on that opportunity. He was like, all right, I'm going to float right up to you, grab you, and get a punish.
Ooh. Overextends a little bit, does Polish there, but still in a decent position.
Yeah. So, like, and in this position right there, right before that, you know, I would say 9 out of 10 Peaches would have pulled turnips, and instead we saw him doing that, like, float in, down air, float back, you know, resetting, instead of just, you know, trying to find a projectile. Yeah. But he does get the stock.
Yeah, no, I like it a lot, because, I mean, when, ooh, wow, June goes all the way out there. Polish still living for now, though. Uh-oh. Okay.
All right, June going just a little too ham, but that should clean it up. Yep.
There it is. But, yeah, Polish, I don't know. When Peaches do kind of get that hit and run away, although it gives them a little bit of an advantage in the sense that they now have a projectile to work with, stuff like that, it's taking the pressure off the opponent that you created by landing the hit in the first place. So it's arguable, you know, which one is the better approach. I think mixing it up well is obviously probably the ideal situation, but Polish has definitely been able to keep that pressure on.
Yeah. I love that air dodge that he did right around that full Nair. But again, it's just been whenever he's off stage, Junebug's been able to...
Oh, and June goes a little ham again, but he's fine. Sheik definitely has a ton of leeway going off stage, so June makes full use of that for sure.
Yeah, especially with Polish, was at over 100%. He was rolling up. You know, he didn't have enough time to really go punish Junebug for that. Oh, and I was going to say, speaking of punish, he didn't get the strong hit.
Yep. Oh, okay. Polish might be able to take this stock. Oh, he overextends again a little bit. June is onto that.
They're both have been just like looking for that hit, which is such a like the difference between game 3 and games 1 and 2 is that I feel like we didn't see either player really going super ham for those.
Yeah. Oh, and
brilliant.
Nicely done from Polish.
Yeah, first time June was able to do that without any real consequence, and Polish is like, all right, I know that there's a lot of lag on this, so I'm just going to go hit you.
Oh, it gets that juicy down smash. Oh, man. Polish is moving all of a sudden.
Oh, my God. That was a lot of nairs, and all of a sudden the game is tied.
Ooh, Polish in a bad spot right now. Okay.
I love that.
Side platform.
He baited up the needles, too, and now he's got June off stage.
The second that frame, that nair ended, he got that nair of his own. And Polish trying to get on the board, but he gets grabbed. It's going to be rough. Nair getting max %. Smart from June.
Yep.
Knows he's not going to kill it quite yet anyways. And the jab.
But this should be an up air.
Okay.
Oh, that's he should have gone for the up air.
Yeah, see that time.
The slap not enough. And oh, man.
Peach has got a slap of her own. Regrabs the turnip. June's got needles. Oh, and there's the needles, but...
Oh, wow. I can't believe that fair didn't even trade.
Actually just outspaced a Sheik fair with Peach back air. That's absurd.
All right, so still Zelda.
And
he's going to stay Zelda.
Oh, he's staying Zelda.
All right,
not quite. And wow, still has time to get the Edgehog.
That's
Great
crazy.
Finish from June.
Not shook.
Little bit of a choke from Polish. I got to keep it real. The tiniest choke, but the fact that he even brought it that close is a big testament.